At the Kent apartment, Lois continues her article about the resignation of Senator Jemison McMonigal, until she gets annoyed by a ping sound coming from Clark's closet and searches through his clothes to find the source of the sound. She only finds a smashed device and the white suit given to Clark by the victor of Planet Kansas. In the past, Superman awakens from his sleep and continues his journey to Earth. His only companion is Marquis, an artificial intelligence that monitors the equipment given to him by the victor of Kansas. The white suit gathers residual solar energy from space and helps Superman replenish his powers, but it's only a marginally efficient method. In Superman's words, it's like using a pair of AA batteries to power up a Tesla. According to Marquis, Superman still needs to traverse a theoretical minimum of 14,000 light-years to reach Earth, and Superman himself wonders if his new equipment was only given to the victor because the victor wanted to get rid of Superman as fast as possible. Superman wonders whether he made the right choice in departing from Kansas and if there was anything he could have done to help its people, but he already made his choice and must live with the consequences. The Man of Steel suddenly comes across a group of space dolphins, the animals that Lobo mentioned back when he was in the Justice League. As the space dolphins can travel at faster than light speeds, Superman thinks he can hitch a ride with them and reach Earth faster. Although he cannot communicate with the dolphins through words, the dolphins can sense his feelings and agree to let him travel alongside them, and Superman agrees since, according to Marquis, it would take him 6 months to reach the nearest yellow star. As he grabs one of the dolphin's fins to travel across space, Superman talks with Marquis about how big space is and how, all this time, he had taken space travel for granted. The dolphins take Superman to a remote planet, a gas giant with an energy field that traps several dolphins. Superman realizes that he didn't just come across the dolphins. They were looking for him because they need his help because their calves are trapped deep within the planet. Superman agrees to help the parents recover their calves and flies down to the planet's surface, which is covered by a vast desert, and comes across a large torrent of sand that takes Superman's shape in order to directly attack Superman. Superman defends himself and attempts to communicate with the giant, who says that the dolphins are an aggressive species that has decimated a large number of the planet's population, causing that the planet's inhabitants are microscopic creatures, like protozoa. The dolphins have been feeding off these creatures. Without realizing they are sentient, and the sand giant Superman is talking to right now is actually a collective of multiple creatures, who had been trying to defend their home after they were attacked by another aggressive species, the Correctatio. The sand giant, which takes the shape of Lois, agrees to let Superman and the dolphins go but can't say anything about the Correctatio or how can Superman return to Earth. Suddenly, the dolphins depart from the planet without Superman, who realizes that the dolphins he just met are not the same dolphins who visited Earth. They were completely different groups. Frustrated, Superman smashes the device containing Marquis but realizes he just destroyed his only companion, forcing him to continue his journey alone.